So, I actually got a few submissions from the viewers with their guitar videos, and I'm going to check them out, give constructive criticism, suggestions, tips and tricks, whatever I can come up with, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not here to shame anybody. If you're a beginner guitarist, we have all been there, and I've been there. I know how I have come from where I started to where I'm now, and I have made a lot of stupid mistakes and decisions that have slowed down my progress as a guitarist, but that's maybe a discussion for another time. Right now, I'm interested in seeing your videos, and we start here with, what's his name? Philippe Provolone, okay? Let's go with this. Black Wings of Death cover. Okay? Waiting up the intro, I guess. Let's go. Okay, I notice 3 things out of the box, okay? And we can address them right now, okay? The first thing I notice is the guitar is auto-tune. Of course. Tuning is boring, but it's also important. And I don't know if it's actually the tuning or it may be the intonation of the guitar. In that case, you may need to adjust the saddles here to sound right across the board. But it could be that you didn't tune it properly before going. And, well, that's a simple thing. The second thing that I notice is that you are rushing the tempo, okay? You are a bit ahead of the tempo. If we go back here and listen again, I will show some parts where you are a lot ahead, because you play okay. I mean, you're playing good, but you are ahead of the tempo, especially at certain times. Okay, are you ready? Let's see if it happens again at the same spot. Yeah. We'll listen to it. Okay, let's ignore that missed note. That's not important. Everybody plays missed notes at times. So, that's the second thing. I will address what you can do about it. And the third thing is the thumb. And here's important to note, is that I am not a human physics expert. I'm not, what do you call it, chiropractor? I have no idea what to call it. I'm not some kind of physical health expert in any way. But I have seen videos on YouTube before where people hold the pick with a very crooked thumb like this. And, I mean, I don't know you. Maybe that's perfectly fine for you, but I have seen videos where people do this, and I have seen comments in the comment section where people warn them that if they keep doing that, they will have trouble. Maybe I'm wrong. But you know, I will try to stay off this topic because I am not so sure if I'm right in this. But I seldom see people with that kind of thumb like that. It's probably better to hold like this in some way, where you don't have your fingers like well, they're bent like this instead of like that. But okay, I will not talk too much about that because I'm not an expert, so I cannot know for sure if I'm right. But let's go back to the timing issue, okay? You are rushing ahead, and what you can do is that you take out this song. For example, I can go to Black Wings of Death running while YouTube or something. And we go to the song directly here. And you can go here. Speed. Try it at 0.7, whatever it's called. I don't even know what. Okay. So that's one thing you can do. That's the obvious one. I mean, the obvious one is to practice slower before you go to the full speed, because then your brain will program itself to understand, to remember the notes or something, and the muscle memory have time to process. Process is the word. Your brain will have time to process all the notes and whatever you are supposed to do with the hand, okay? So, and then you can always, and this is not about me just bragging like, oh, I can play so fast, but you can always play it faster. Because if you then can play the same thing faster, you can definitely go back and play it slower and play it cleanly. Because timing is actually really important to just be a part of the song. It's not like, I'm not sitting here saying that you're a sloppy player and you can't do this. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. I can notice that you understand tempo, but you seem to just rush a bit ahead and practice it slower, practice it faster, and you will probably be able to nail the correct tempo eventually. And I would love to see if you can make a progress video of this and update whenever you have practices for a while. And practice does not mean just doing it for 20, 30 minutes. Do it for a week, do it for 2 weeks, play it slower for a month, and then play it faster for a month, and then go back and go to the full speed, the correct speed. And I think you would be able to play this much more fluently and not rushing it so much. But that's just my quick suggestion for you. We will keep looking here to see if there's anything else you can talk about. Using this to protect my table. On the table. Okay. So it's the same issue continues here, okay? It's still kind of it's going ahead of the speed instead of keeping it in the pocket and feeling like a part of the song. And I think the best way to get around is practice slower, practice faster, and just feel like you're in the beat, you know? And we will keep looking and see if there's anything else I can add to this. Okay, so here's one thing that is, it's not a very, like, what do you call it? It's a topic with more sorry, I have to think here. English, my second language. This is about where you actually are fretting the riff. And this comes down to two things: efficiency for yourself as a player, or actually the sound that you're making. Because playing the same part on different strings will sound different. For example, just a quick example of this. Here I play G note on different strings. Is it gonna be the same note? Okay, but listen to this. The thicker the string is, thick string, thinner, thinner, thinner. Each string is thinner and it's gonna sound different. So listen here. Oi, sorry. I can make mistakes too, you know. Especially the last one, because it's not wound. It's a plain string, I guess you call it. So here comes the part about the sound, because efficiency is moving around the hand less. Okay? So you can play the same thing like, or you can play it. But the efficiency also comes with the cost of sounding different, because I would play it like you do, okay? I would actually play it like you do, because I really prefer this and this string for this kind of sound, okay? But you can always try other patterns just to feel some efficiency too. It's not so. This sounds worse to me compared to if I play the same thing. Okay, instead of this. I think the G string, it jumps out a bit too bright in that particular chord. So if you, or sometimes I want that bright tone, but sometimes I don't. And in this song, I would not do it. I don't know how Rolf played it in the original, but I wouldn't say that you should change it for the sound, but just try for different efficiency, because you're moving around a lot instead of keeping yourself in a little pocket, you know. But that's not super important. We can keep looking here for one. Okay, so it's the same thing. I wonder if it tries to do the solo too. Okay, it's not playing so. Okay, so I think I've covered everything, because the rest of the song is just the same thing, okay? So it's played pretty well. You can work on the tempo, and I won't say too much about this, but try this. If this doesn't work, fuck what I'm saying. Don't care about it. It's not the whole world. You do as you please. I mean, look at fucking Marty Friedman. He's playing like this. I don't know how it does. Anyway, that's all up to preference, I guess. I can't say if it's bad. Thanks for the submission, Philip, and it was fun to watch. And I will now go to the next submission. Let's see here. What can we do? Roast Me from Damian Tchaikovsky, okay? But here's the deal, okay? This guy, I know, I've seen this guy before. He has actually covered my songs just one day after they have been released. He listens to my song, he listens to my solos, pick it out by ear, and then he plays it pretty much perfectly. So let's just say he is a very accomplished guitarist, and we don't have to worry too much about general shit here, because he's great. But I will see if I can find anything to talk about. Okay, let's go. Very quiet. as you can see, he's absolutely fantastic. But there are some things that I want to talk about. And first off, I just want to know, because there's no title for this video, so I have no idea if this is a cover of some band or if it's his own solo that he's composed. I don't know the song. If it's a classic song that I should know, I don't know it, but let's ignore that for a moment and talk about one thing that I noticed in the video, okay? Let's take it from the beginning. And look out for this. This is just my opinion, okay? This is very subjective. This is how I perceive what I hear, okay? But I hear it from different guitarists, especially beginner guitarists, and you cannot call this guy a beginner guitarist, but there's always things that you're overlooking as a guitarist. You might miss a technique or something that you should know. For example, I suck ass at economy picking. I wish I knew it years ago, but I'm trying to learn it now. So now we're going to focus on a thing here that I think you can improve on. And that is just how I perceive it. But let's check for it. It's those small vibratos between the licks, okay? Not those. Sorry. Those are pretty good, but from there and forward. There. And there. And there. Okay, so I have absolutely nothing to say about the technical stuff, like all the picking, note, clarity, everything is spot on, absolutely amazing. Actually, he's a cleaner player than I am, and I'm not exaggerating here. He actually is. But the small vibratos between the notes, okay? I will tell you why I react to them in the way I do. If we go back here and check for one. Okay, so for that, like that one, I mean, I can't play all the... Okay, so what you're doing there is very fast and narrow, and that sounds to me nervous. It doesn't sound confident and like commanding. Listen to this. Those small vibratos sounds nervous, and it makes me nervous when I hear it. So instead of... so let's see what you did right before there. Okay, I'm not gonna try to learn all the licks around it, but... So, what you could try, because I noticed that you have a pretty good vibrato earlier, but instead of... Try this. Slower and wider. Because if there's one guy who has the most confident vibrato in the entire world, it's Yngwie Malmsteen. I don't vibrato like him in my personal style, but I can do it if I want to, and it's like... embarrassing. Anyway. He has this very wide and like slow and big vibrato. And it sounds very confident instead of... You know? So I know those notes are very fast in between notes. So you really don't have much time to do them, but they are still audible. Like... So I will play that 2 times with different vibrato. Okay, or we can play it a little wider, a little slower, and I feel more confident when I do it than... And it's about... you just have a really short time to do those. So I know it's not easy to get those wide vibratos in that short amount of time, but you can try it, and I'm sure you will be able to do it because you're a fantastic guitar player. There's no doubt about it. And here we have the next. Sorry. Thank you. Oh shit! I have to go back and embarrass myself because I just realized that I didn't say thank you. Thank you, Damien. Damien. I know this guitarist from his playing, but I keep forgetting the name. But that's okay. Great playing. Try your slow vibrato, and you're gonna go places, okay? And here we have the next cover, and this will be the last for today, okay? We have, what's his name in? Juan Daniel Cardona Yaramillo, okay? Yaramillo. And his YouTube name is J1N Savage. And this is another guy that I have seen before. I've seen him play before, and let's just say that there's not going to be much to say about it. It's fantastic. But I will see if I can point something out. Because I'm not going to sit here and just enjoy shit. I want to help other people to improve what they're doing from my perspective, of course. It's maybe not... You may disagree with what I'm saying. That's perfectly fine. But let's see what he's going to do here. Conquistadors, okay? I will say something that's completely non-important, but that it's actually about Running Wild and their album productions. Because I noticed that you are playing the riffs differently from what I have heard when I'm learning the songs. But here's the deal: I'm not gonna go like it's supposed to be like this, it's supposed to be like that, because I may be wrong too. Because the old Running Wild albums are not that obvious when you're listening to them. The production is not like super crystal clear and in your face. The guitar on this album, Port Royal, for example, is very dark and reverby. So it kind of ends up in the background behind the drums, and the bass is really loud too. So I can understand why you have heard the riffs a certain way. I just noticed that they are not the way that I have analyzed and understood them. But it's not easy. It's really not easy. It's really difficult, actually. So I will not say how you are supposed to play it, but you could go back and listen a bit more closer, because this does not sound like what I've heard, okay? Let's continue. But you're playing well. You're playing extremely well. It's super tight, super precision. Everything is great. So let's go. Holy shit, that drummer is living the time of his life. He's having fun. He's not speaking. And he has the Underground Roger shirt on the wall too. Show off the drummer. The show off the drummer with skills. Trouble comes up. And I must say that I understand that you're playing electric drums, and that's fine. And I have talked so much about studio fakery and shit lately in some videos, and I'm sure this guy is... I am absolutely sure that this guy plays legit drums, because they are playing along to the original song, which probably didn't have a click track so I think they're just playing along to the song. And he's on spot on, because if they do that, they don't have a BPM to adjust their playing to. So he's probably absolutely legit. I have to check this drummer out more, because he's actually very interesting. One thing about the guitar video here, and this is just marketing shit, and that is we can't see your face. I know it's not fun to show your face. Maybe it's an introvert person like I am, but I show my face in my videos because I know it connects with people. People connect with this face. They don't connect with this piece of instrument that you have. But it's a minor thing. It's not that important. You're playing great. So he's just playing great. He's just playing awesome. Like, there's no deny about it. But we want to see the solo. And since I have seen this guy before, I will say that he has an amazing vibrato and bend technique. So I don't think I can improve this guy besides telling him to show his face. And that was his guitar playing that I just had a big orgasm about, not the oat drink. This guy's vibrato and bends are just fucking phenomenal. Check this out. Oh, what the fuck is this all about? I'm not I didn't notice this at first. I didn't notice this until I started to play along. The song is actually... This is the real key of the song. And I'm probably playing it wrong. But here's the deal. I don't know what you did, but you probably pitch shift the song in your DAW, right? Because you have a different tuning on your guitar. If you are playing in... Let's see here. If I'm here, and you are playing in maybe D, or playing in D standard or something, and you're going up here. No, that would be there. Wait, are you playing? No, that would be the other way. I'm so fucking confused. I'm really confused. I can't even imagine. I don't understand why you are playing one fret down. Or why the song is pitched. Because you are on that fret. You are playing on the right fret. But it sounds like this. It's just that I'm a big stupid one. You're playing in one step down tuning. And you step down the song one step, right? This isn't even that hard, but it came so suddenly. I just didn't know how to talk about it. But it's fine. I mean, so just for that, I will change to a guitar with the same tuning as you are playing. Because I'm not gonna sit here and play along with the wrong tuning, okay? You are the master here, and I am the student. That vibrato is so good. Listen to this. Listen to that tone there. I mean, yeah, that perfect little like pinch harmonic that doesn't just go into that completely bright and doesn't like. So he's like, he's not there and he's not there. He's there it is. That sounds so good. Once you master that, you just sound like a complete professional. And of course, this is just like I talked about in the previous video. It's very subjective and just my opinion, but you have a really good speed on your vibratos, because when it comes to vibratos, there's different schools in this. You can vibrato in your own way, in your own speed to the song, or you actually sync with the song in 16ths or 8 triplets or whatever you call it. For example, if I just play along here just to show an example, I would do a full video about vibrato in the near future, but let's do that. I'm gonna go 16ths now. So it was either so I tend to always play in tempo with my vibratos, but that's my style. You can still sound great even if you are out of tempo. But it's all a matter of situations. You can mix between them if you want. I do that. Sometimes I play vibratos out of tempo too, on purpose. Sorry for pausing so much. Okay, so anyway, I can't give any suggestions to J1 and Savage because he's just such a good guitarist, and the drummer is awesome too. I don't know if these guys know each other or if they have a band or something, but whoever has that drummer in the band is one lucky band. Actually, I would just. This is the drummer. Sorry, I have to check out this drummer. Blackened. Let's see if we can do that. Of course we can, but let's just see. I knew how to play that riff before. I don't remember it then. I don't remember it. So this turned into a drum reaction, but it's fine. We take this as a little bonus until the battery runs out or something. Okay, here we go. I don't know what happened. What else does this guy have on his channel? I just have to see if he has anything interesting. Running Wild comes with us doors. Running Wild, more Running Wild, Overkill, Armaden. What? Titles? Are you shitting me? Is he playing titles?
Hello?
Okay, he's playing. What is this? Is this Guitar Hero?
Beautiful, John!
Or is it. What do you call it? Rock band or something? I never heard this Toy Doll song before. It's pretty cool. It sounds like something Maiden would do or something. Okay, so anyway, we're finished with this video now, and just interesting to see some interesting drummers too. Let's hit subscribe to this guy. Okay, cool. I'm now subscribed to Vasco Machado. Cool. And I hope he will submit more material soon, just like J1 Savage. Damien, I want you to make more content too, because you're also a fantastic guitar player. And Felipe, keep doing stuff and practice on the timing, and I'm sure you will get it. And I will check out more videos very soon, because right now I think I will stick to 3 videos per what do you call it, reaction? I don't know. Is it reaction? I guess it's a reaction. But I'm also sitting here and complaining about what you're doing. So complaining videos. There we have it. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and have a good rest of this Sunday, and I will check out more videos for the next few days. And bye.